Just look at that sea of orange. No surprises if I tell you we're here in Holland at Zandvoort for the Max Verstappen celebration party. It's a quick track and perfect for high speeds, high stakes qualifying. Welcome along to the Dutch Grand Prix qualifying day.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Yeah, copy that. That's clear.
So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are, so the current fastest lap, 1:09.9. Russell, and we're in front of Pierce, Hamilton and Piastri. Okay, radio check, radio check.
Yes, loud and clear.
Down into P14. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are the fastest lap at the moment, 1:08.7. Tsunoda, Russell and Pierce. And we're in front of Behrman, Norris and Stroll. Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:08.4. Verstappen, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Russell and Norris. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Piastri, Pierce and Hamilton. And just behind us are Antonelli, Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are the fastest lap at the moment, 1:08.4. Verstappen, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Russell and Norris. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Piastri, Pierce and Hamilton. And we're in front of Antonelli,
Yeah, thanks for your efforts helping me through these sessions.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Welcome along then to the North Sea coast and to the Zandvoort circuit. We're 25 miles away from Amsterdam for today's Dutch Grand Prix. It's a race the great Jim Clark won on 4 occasions, leading for an astonishing total of 370 laps. Zandvoort circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6-mile lap. And watch out for cars making use of the DRS zone into turn 1 to attempt an overtake. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Piastri. Hamilton, Lawson, Pierce, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Coulthard, Behrman, Carlos Sainz, and Albon. Gasly, Stroll, Esteban Ocon, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Pepe Marti, Maloney, Hadjar, and Paul Aaron rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, I could go on for hours, and I probably will, about the atmosphere here today, the sea of orange, this Dutch Formula One festival. But once you're in the cockpit, once the visor's down, what are the challenges for the drive?
Zandvoort is an old-school classic racetrack that's been revamped to bring it back to life for modern-day F1, and the Dutch fans are here, all dressed in orange, to see their man, Max Verstappen, and he always delivers around this track.
Okay, mate, radio check, please, radio check.
Okay, loud and clear.
We were so close to earning some points last time out. Let's see if we can get some here. They're all fresh softs. They're in 11th. Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. Now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, Okay, Antonelli ahead. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. We think they've got 1 more stop. And the time last lap, 1:20.2. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. That's Pierce just ahead, let's go. Time last lap, 1:12.6. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.1 seconds. Green flag. Car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. Tyre condition still looking good. Caution, caution! Someone's come off ahead of you, there's a yellow flag ahead. Box, box, we're coming in this lap.
Copy, copy.
That's P5, you're in P5. Okay, so gap to the leader, 12. 2.5 seconds. Hamilton's ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 2.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Leclerc behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Your pit window's now open. Pit window is open. 21 laps to go. Box now, please. Box this lap. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Lando ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. That's David behind. Time last lap, 1:14.4. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 16 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. David's coming in for his stop now. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. That's 8th place. You're in 8th place. Okay, gap to leader, 39.5 seconds. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, Sainz is behind you. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, as things stand, we'll be 9th in the championship. Okay, good work, great pass. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 29.0 seconds. They're on old mediums, and the time last lap, 1:13.6. They're in 13th place. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
This was better. It'll only get better again.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
And that's 2 wins in a row now. It's the start of potentially something special, but they can't get ahead of themselves just yet. It's a long way to go.
It's what every driver imagines when they start out on their long road towards Formula One. And for our lucky 3 today, here's the podium waiting for them. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.